start recording. So we have, our top three services, right? What they are doing.
Yes.
Okay. Now we have to get. Actually, we already created this service yesterday. So attendance related things goes here. So we are going to do that. One more service needs to be added. What we have? Attendance service fee and student. Where is that? Discovery. Right. So we got 4 projects ready. Okay. So far what's happening? I have one service, that is student service. I got one service, name is fee service, and how there, what logic I have written there. That's not that big, small one liner. I was getting the student object, right? Okay, and then setting it right here and turning the whole student object. Okay, so let's go back to student and service. Let's create some package for controller. Java class, but before that I have to get a package, right? New package. Okay, we have got a controller, right click on controller, new Java file. Uh, this is going to REST controller, so I'll mark it at REST controller. I don't think I would be needing this. I'll just take this out from here. And from here, test. Okay, whether it's working or not, just run text. In some system message. Okay, so get mapping, test API, API v1, that's how it goes. So let's run this from here, right click, run as. Okay, before running this, let me configure the port as well. When it started, we have to do some changes like we did in previous classes. This change, copy it, going back and just remove it, not required at all. Parent version, this one gets updated by previous version, and we just need right now that web. Let us get Yeah, what this stepn is doing here, remove it. So far we have added this web only yesterday, so that's fine. Let's do this thing again. Oh, what is going on? Started this application. It's not making sense. Let's start give it port. So dot port 7003. Okay, that's next port. Class not found. Saying it cannot figure out where your file is. Attendance service application. It's right there, by the way. And it's under here. So don't worry, it happens. So I'll just close the application.
We used to add balancer only to the first
Yeah,
file.
who is going to call other microservices? Only there only. And load
Okay, like
balancer is,
student. Yeah.
and yeah, load balancer is used with REST template. As you
Okay.
can see, I haven't used that REST template in free controller, so no need of balancer. Same thing goes with attendance service. Okay, so new window. What happened to the budget? Oh, it looks weird. What did this view? It's in no JTK defined. Let's define it then. How it goes, we have to define this in setting. Module setting, libraries. Let's define what else it needs. What just happened? This is weird. Module not defined. Is it okay now? No. So it's not even picking up the project. Why? Okay, now I should pick up. Okay, now it's starting. Great. Somehow it was not picking up the project, but it's JDK. So server is up and it's on 7003. Then we'll hit test that API, defining this controller, attendance controller. Just duplicate it. It goes like API given. And port would be 7003. A request sent and says it's working.
Working.
So save as. It was just a testing, okay, nothing special. Microservice, save. Always save your API, never forget. If you were
Yes.
not doing that earlier, do this now.
Now I have a habit of saying it.
Yeah, it will help in long term, believe me. I'm still,
Yeah.
whenever I create any API in my project, always save them. And even it was like 1 year ago, I saved some APIs. Now they're helping me out. It's easy to recall. Okay, so we have got API. So what I will do here, so we have student service, they are already interacting, kind of, not doing much. I'll pick attendance. Okay, so attendance service here, we already have it. So initially what I'll do, I'll just call this attendance service from student service and complete the student service object. Fine.
Yes.
That's the idea. Then we might do some more changes. So and yeah, always we create DTO first to map our object. So I'm going to create a package.
Attendance detail.
DTO is right here. Motivate some fields, private, string, name, plus some int total days. Total percentage. So I'm just thinking, what should I write? Total percent days.
Ascendant.
So this we have. Then I'll generate status for all, and we have it. So class is ready. Nothing, not a big deal. We can always get it, right? So DT is done. What's the error? Oh yeah, because I have used class.
Class.
Great.
Keyword.
Class is a keyword in Java. You can't use it.
Yeah.
So even it doesn't create its what you call field. setter, create and select. Now we have all fields ready. Total is, total present day, total absent days, and create the class. Grade is for class, okay? In which class this studying? Today's study. And here we will again create one get mapping. So just copy it. Get and okay, a message, and here see it's not required. If you want, I can create service and repository layer. Otherwise, I can put everything right here. You tell me what do you think? What should I do? Sorry. Write
It's
everything in
layer.
controller layers. Okay,
Yes.
that's what I want to hear from you. Always work with the layers if you're
Yes.
learning. So let's get to packages first. Service and repository. Repository. Then Java class. Attendance. Repository. Into attendance. Service. So we'll start with repository first. So initially we'll mark it at repository. Here dot it's going to be interface actually. It's going to be class. This will implements service. So start with repository first. Always have this approach. Start with your database. As of now, we are not going to connect with database, the real database. So we'll create some
Yeah.
hardcode value.
Yes.
So public attendance DTO fetch data. So okay, I have to add one more field. What would be the condition? Name could be same. So I'll use student private int student ID, right? Or roll number.
Student roll number.
Those what would be the condition? What condition you're fetching records?
Integer.
Yeah,
What condition? What do you mean?
I would say fetch attendance detail, but whose details?
Student with roll number. We will make use of it.
Yeah, making sense.
Yes.
Otherwise, it will fetch everything. Why? What I will do with everything? I want a specific record.
I think we need to take help of grade and roll number. Then it will be unique for the student.
Yeah, up to our implementation, we can pick an approach. Okay, so let's use int. I'm just calling stu. That will be because we know it's about students. So let's call it roll number.
Roll number, yeah.
Present it again. If you ever change your field name, don't just write manually. Okay, always generate them fresh. You never know when you do something wrong and it will wasting your time. That's what I always do. Whenever I change anything in my Pojo classes, I always change them. Generate a new one. So you need two things. I'll give it grade and roll number. Done. Then I have to create object of that attendance class. Density equals new density dot set the roll number. So whatever comes up, I'll set it here. Dot set create. So again, I'll pick from the argument. Now here from here, I'll start hard coding. Dot set name. Let's use my name. total days, that's 30. We're talking about month. Total present days. So I was just present on this. You know, I was bunking classes. 11 days, 20. Then return. So on high level picture, we have a database connection. Okay. Yeah, so it's in my dictionary. I should not say why there's a typo. It's my name. So I just saved my name in this intelligent dictionary. Yeah, that's one feature of all IDs they support. So database is done. Now we have to inject this class or auto-add this class to service layer, right? Like we always do. So create one method here first of all, public administrator get and it is two thing int number comma string of string great. This class is going to be centerface. Can't have body here. This class should be not here. We'll mark this class service. Same over at this first. Market class service. We have a service class now. Here we will auto wire that repository class private attendance repository by using its reference repository dot I'll call try student and passing the same roll number and get here. Ready to do no issue? All good? Right, and then once we have it, I'll return the same. I'm not using any variable, just directly returning it. So service layer is also done. Then we go back to controller, get attendance data. So I have to auto wire service layer here. So private attendance service. Never auto wire your IMPL, always service layers. That's how it gives us polymorphic call. You can have as much as implementation you want. Get student records. And I'm expecting that these records, roll number and grade will come from path variable. So if it is path variable, so this, remember we use it a lot.
I don't know. Yeah.
So it's like at
Really, path
path
variable.
shift is so it should be same. So I'm just copying it, pasting it right here. Okay. String shift keys master is not working. Then at path variable. Then next variable is grade. Path variable double quotes grade and string format and I'll pass roll number comma grade from here and done, and I'll return that DTU class from here. And go to except one line. What's roll number? Okay, it's see everything comes as a string, but problem is here this interface takes roll number as a int. Can you see?
Yes.
So tell me how to fix it. It's red line over typecast. Okay, suggest me what should I type?
This interface means get attendance.
Right, this one. It needs intent string. But what I'm getting? String. If I show you the message, see.
But but our roll number is of int type. No, we have created initial.
So you want me to convert it in right integer.
Yes,
Integer and it's
but but it will be no.
okay, let's test it. No worries. If something goes wrong, so we'll fix it. Otherwise, that's fine. If it is going that way. So Tom get started. Let's just pay again. It's working. So duplicate it. And this time it's going to be
Roll number and
this first, then roll number slash grade.
bread.
So what should I use?
Grade.
Nursery or prep. Okay, sending request and we are recording. Okay,
Yes, it is working.
it is working. So it's fine if you are taking integer type. Okay, it's perfectly fine. Or you, if somehow you need string, so you have to down, you have to cast it like you were saying earlier.
Yeah.
So okay, this API also working. Let's call this API from student. Okay, so stop the server now and think now. As we have to call this thing from student, so we have to add all those libraries and all those configuration to do. So to make it as a Eureka client, right now it's just a Spring Boot application, attendance service. We have to make it what you call Eureka client. So let's start because student, if you see student, so you might get confused. Let's pick the simplest one, fee service. That's why I kept this class. So no configuration required here. You have to just go over properties file, right? And you need to put these things. See, I'm not going to write type again. You have all these things earlier.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Just going to copy paste. So go there. We just configured port. These are our, and the only thing we have to change is attendance service. We are going to use this in student file or student service. This is done. First step is done. Next step, the libraries. So I will go back to project fee service and pick out its, this configuration, Spring Cloud version. So that's the first step. Copy it, going back to attendance form file. So there it is, properties. So I just mentioned that this is the version I'm going to use, but I have to give some configuration around this Spring Cloud. So I would be needing two libraries. First, Eureka client and Spring Cloud Bootstrap. We have to bootstrap that. So I just copied it, going back after this web thing, I'll paste it. So this is also done. Next, I'll go back and copy the dependency management for Spring Cloud version. So I just copied, going back after dependencies, paste them. Done. And as you do some changes in your POM file, you have to click on this M button, Maven. So it will resolve all the libraries required and create all the indexes. So that red light is gone. Now our service, our Spring Boot becomes a microservice by just adding two libraries and giving this configuration that these are Eureka client. Mark them as a client and register them on server, Eureka server. So let's see how does it really goes. So school management discovery server. Let's run this thing. So server is up, and side by side let's open the interface 61 dashboard of Eureka. So no instance right now. So let's start with fee service. Started. let's start. Started, refresh, and we have the service registered, right? It was quick. Then I don't have to do any change in attendance service as well, so I can restart it as well. Let's see how it looks. Okay, this also started. Nice. Going back to server dashboard and refresh, and yeah, nice. We have one more service now up and running. Won't start student service now because I have to do some changes over here, right? Do some calling of student service. So going back to student controller, this line, you know, I don't have to do much. I'll just copy it as it is. Rest template, get for object, and it's going to be
Yes, attendance
service.
service.
Not do any mistake, so I'll just copy it as it is.
Okay.
Copy it, going back, replace this whole
Attend-
thing, the localhost and port, and give you a service name, right?
Yes.
And then fix your API. What API looking for? So my API is actually here. This thing.
Attendance.
So I know everything's hard coded, but that's fine. We can change it always. We're just testing whether this is working or not. Okay. And it needs two things. One and a so let's take two
Roll
more
number.
arguments, from the path variable like we did earlier. See,
Yeah.
path name is used here, fee, student name. So
Okay.
likewise, I need student name, roll number, and class as well in request. So going back to attendance service, to its controller, copy those two, fields, these two things. I just copied them, going back, put a comma, and enter and paste. Fine. Now I will use these variables right here. So I just copied the variable. It needs here. So just do it slowly so you won't do any mistake and paste. So your roll number get attached. Have a slash. Remove this thing. Then give a plus and use. Wait. Okay. Okay. Tell me the next change.
Of free DTO, we have to remove it by attendance DTO.
Correct. Absolutely correct. So I'll just copy it. Going back to student service here, and we have already a package DTO. I'll just paste all DTO right here. There it is. Just copied the name, going back to controller, change its name to DTO. Same thing goes, it's not imported. Done, and same thing happens here and here. I have to do one more change. I have to register this attendance DTO in student DTO, right?
Yes.
Like we did earlier. Wait, paste and paste. Then I'll register generated status cutters as well. Done. This all fields ready. I'll go back to controller and I'll set this as well in student. So student DTO dot get set attendance DTO, and there goes attendance DTO. Is this fine?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? I want to remove this fee now from here because it's not just fee; it's a whole student data.
Yes.
Okay, and I have to fix URL as well. Student name, this roll number slash
Grade.
grade. Right, great. So student, then student name, roll number, grade, and okay,
Grade.
everything we have here.
Yes.
So time to test it. Run the server. Sorry, yeah, run the application. So this is started. Going back to dashboard, refresh, and we have one more service, student service, right? Up and running. That's nice. Going back to Postman, it was get student record, get fee data, and get student record with fee. So I'll just duplicate it. I won't remove it. It goes like student, then it was name, then it was roll number, then it was let's see. So student, Pawan, ID, and grade. So request sent, and we have a record. See,
Yes.
name is bad
Student
because
name.
it's a hard coded value. I should have changed it.
Yeah.
Then okay, this is also hard coded. Okay, we'll fix that as well. Then roll number 123. This is also hard coded. We have to fix that as well. No, we are evolving our APIs. So
Yes.
fee amount, it's my name. Okay, it's coming from request. Then these are from request. Yeah, all working.
And
No issue, right?
yes.
So let's fix that change in student service because there are certain code which is hard coded. So get student record. So where is the hard code? Let's fix that first. Repository name, roll number, right? In the grade. So we are getting all these three fields from request, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So I'll start with int roll number. Not from here. Okay, that we can do. Int roll number,
So,
comma, string, grade, then what left? Name. Okay, so roll number, copy it. Roll number goes there. Grade. Then name.
yeah.
Okay, this is good. Now we have to change this thing to service layer as well. So, student service. Actually, I can copy this line. Copy it. Student service and just remove it like this and give a semicolon. So we have this class ready, and I have to do the same on INPL. So this method gets changed and gets to this. Okay, so we have three fields. Now we have to call roll number. No, I just a second. Let me. It was roll number earlier, right? So roll number, comma, grade, comma, name. And what's the issue? It's service, right? I'm calling something from here. Okay. So this is done. Now I have to fix controller. This one. So it goes like roll number, then grade, then name. Okay, making sense? What happened? Can resolve method student service get student. Why? Just copy, paste it as well. What's happened? Student data. Int string. It What I'm doing wrong here? Get student data. What just data? Student data. Copy. Okay, this is done. Then. Okay, looks good now. So it's saved. Run. Okay, application is run. So I fix like make it dynamic. Student. Okay, it's copied. Let's request this service again. Request sent. And you can see everything is updated now, right? So whatever you're sending, your service is acting like that. Right, Ritu?
Yes.
Okay, so do you want me to put everything on Paint, like whatever you decided in this new project, or it's fine? Or at least structure?
Put it on Paint.
Okay.
Through Paint, I can revise the class easily. What has happened overall?
Yeah, definitely. So no issue with that. Consolas
12.
12. You also remember that I've used 12 size one. Yeah. So that's our controller file. Still sticking size. This is attendance controller.java. Okay, next we created. Actually, you know what? I can do one more thing before writing this whole stuff, because directory structure always, whenever you start any project, you should know what's its directory structure, like where your file is present in which package. So this is our directory structure. Okay, this always helps. Let's move it right, left side. That's there. This is
Okay.
so. Okay. Then we have a controller. Just leave it in one image. Then we'll pick DTO. DTO goes here. Getters and setters. That's why I try to ignore IntelliJ, because it has its own font. When Paint understands this. Have you noticed the font name? It says JetBrains. It's from the organization. So
Sorry, I
that's
didn't get you.
okay. Let me show you. I just copied some font, right? I'm going to paste it.
Yes.
Once I paste
Yes.
it, check, type JetBrains Mono.
It brings me.
It's the company who developed this IntelliJ. They have their own font.
Because
Paint,
they use coloration now for the different
right?
things.
That all colors and all. How to differentiate that's method, that's annotation and all. That's why I try to use
For at least
Eclipse.
what it was. For at least what was the font name?
Nothing. Eclipse is kind of neutral. It just take it as default. So Paint doesn't read any fonts information there. So it uses its own, whatever used in Paint earlier. So it goes like that only. Oh, I clicked on IntelliJ.
Habit of opening it.
Yeah, of course. Whenever I start a session, I always tend to copy that file only or open that file. Then I was okay, no, it's done. 12 and 5. So we have 2, 3 files here. Then next is left with service list only. Service and we have service MPL. Consoles. Then we have size 12. Then we have font black size. Always that. So this is copied. Dot Java. Dot Java. Okay, so we have these two classes ready. And okay, we have to also write some configuration. So let's do that as well. Okay, now next thing is the configuration, not from here, but here. Properties, things special. Print. Actually, I have a space. Okay. Then we have source 12 here as well. There comes. Okay, and this is done. Last file, the POM file. Where libraries. So we have this file and we have a space, so I should use this as well, properties. Okay, paste it and it goes consoles. It goes like 11 here. Can we fit? Okay. So let me just highlight the main section here, that this Spring Cloud, the version we have used. So that's a Spring version, and yeah, let you pick this as well, the parent tab. But this gives us the Spring Boot version, what version we have used. So it's done. So Ritu, it's done, and so is your microservice class. Okay. So just practice all this stuff. And at least if you do this much, so you can clear an interview. Not a big deal, you know. This is for Spring Cloud. This is for Spring Cloud. So left side, whatever I just mentioned, these are for Spring Cloud. I'll also mark it. So this, yellow, yellow, yellow. Just for Spring. Green is for Spring Boot version.
Green.
We also call this green, okay? It's a light color. The font was getting kind of blur.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's done. So we have added all required things in my print image. Yep, everything's covered now. So you know what, just practice all this stuff and see how it goes. So just the idea, see right now what I'm doing from here, I'm just calling them. If you want, you can put some condition, like get some fee, something from fees and check out what it's uh, like, content. Fees has name. Okay, fees has name. So what you can do, you
This has
can,
name
yeah, you
exam
can
fee.
use this name as a conditional value for other APIs, like method call we do.
Yes.
Like here, you can just confirm whether that student has given fee or not. If it is there, then put some condition, then only call that service. Right now, we are not calling it any condition with or any condition.
Yes.
These are straightforward coming from your parameters or URL and just use them as it is. But yeah, you can also put condition whether if student attendance is
Mm.
short, so don't call the fee or don't give up the service or you student record. Just throw some message that
Yeah.
student attendance is short, so you are not eligible for some task where you're trying to fetch some student record. Okay, this is something you can just put some logic and it will work. So anything you want to ask now?
No, Pawan.
Nothing. Okay.
But there is a big difference between before taking class from you and now in myself.
See, and yeah, that's fine. And whenever you feel that you are not, you're kind of stuck or not getting stuff, feel free to contact me. Okay, I'll help you out.
Sure, sure.
But and what? Yeah, just practice things and don't forget to write your own examples. Right now, as I've taken student, so again, I
Yeah.
just encourage you write your own anything, pick anything,
Yes.
and a random ABC XYZ doesn't matter,
Oh,
and try to
yes.
call them just by yourself. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
that will really help you out. And what? Anything you want to ask now? No?
No, Pawan.
Okay, just go on with